Alright, we're back. It's been a couple of months, but I'm gonna try to finish this. It's like my AFK build for Canny Valley. I might as well do it now. But yeah, it's been a while. I just came back and I think they made some changes to the traps. But I don't think it'll affect this build since this is a damage build, and I think it affected recycling builds the most, I think. But I ran the endurance in my other account and it ran well, like I didn't fail or anything. I don't think the trap change really affected my thing that much, my build. But yeah, let's get started. So I made some changes, just minor changes, but you see all these brick walls right here? These are these weren't here before, so I added them just for extra protection. I just did a box around it, and also the roof, covered it up just in case. And inside my tunnels, I added these brick walls just in case something does make it through here, like a lobber maybe. Like once again, just to like block it out, so you have to get like as close as possible to shoot, and like so they can't shoot from back here, or they shouldn't be able to. Also over here, just like that. So they have to get as close as possible to shoot their lobber bombs. Also, if I remember correctly, there was like a little gap somewhere around here that I forgot to place, but I blocked it off just so they don't try to break out. Oops. Just so they don't try to break out over here. Also, I think there was a little gap right here somewhere that I also I think it was this wall actually that I forgot to replace. But yeah, so they don't break this, and then actually don't put a stair here because maybe they'll go around and climb up here. So, but yeah. So for this one, I'm gonna be building Amplifier B or A. I think it can be both, but just this one down here to the north. And just for this video, I'll do the east and the north. I'll do the west side later, but not for this video. I don't want it to be too long, but anyway, here it is. I started on it a little bit. This is just a standard like box around it. Just like that, pretty simple. And just a reminder, since I took forever, you guys probably already built yours, but don't place traps until the very end. Like, make sure you build the structures first, then place the traps so you get basically twice as much space. I don't think that's been patched. I haven't heard anything about it, so it should still work. But anyway, let's come over here. So what I did is just a little bit, but I added some like ceilings. If I remember correctly, I think some of them spawn right here, but most of them spawn right here. So we gotta look at their path. They like to come up here, go this way, and then right here. Oops. So I made the mistake of my main account. I made the mistake of not adding this here. And a lot of times, or actually every single time, what happened was basically everything just came through here. All the lobbers, flingers, they all just sat up here. And they did get a couple of shots off, but I did have these ceilings, so they eventually died, but it was just annoying. So this is what I did. It's a 3x2 shield. Just like this. Make sure you don't block the ceiling off, because there's a spawn up here, and if they might be able to, I don't want them to like walk on. If you put a roof, I don't want them to walk on it. So yeah, just a little shield right here, and then these are just like ways it can go. I did block it off, but just in case, add some chips. But anyway, let's go back here. So this is just a standard roof. I connected up there just in case like one of these breaks. As long as that piece doesn't break, I think it should be good. So these are basically 2.5 tiles high. So what I would put up here is the ceiling tire traps. not the ceiling electric fields, because I think the higher the ceiling electric fields are, the smaller their radius is. So I think you should put the tire traps up here. But yeah, so they spawn up here, and they got basically 3 different paths. Up here, right here, and they go around, or up there. So let's start off with this one. Alright, sorry. Okay, so basically, I don't think you should put floors here, because I think the spawn's right here. But anyway, let's go up here, place these floors. You can put like the cannonball trap right here, and right here, just to hit him, and then they jump down here. I don't think they can squeeze through here, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. But let's just block it off anyways. So anyways, yeah, it's just a pretty simple trap tunnel. They walk up here, they go straight. Since I blocked this off, they shouldn't go up here, but even if they do, they got some more shots because of this. But I'll get to that in a second. So they go up here. Actually, in case there is a spawn right here, maybe you should knock down this wall. So don't put it there. So they walk up. We got floors. 2 walls on this side and 1 on this side. Got 3 floors right here. The little shield right here. Remember, leave that ceiling open. And yeah, you could probably, if you want to conserve walls, you can probably just tear this. Oops, don't do that one. Like break this one. Let's see. Yeah, I guess you could. I think you can break this one. I don't think they can. Oh, actually, no. Block this off just in case they come from up here. I'm gonna add another shield up there. You guys will see. But in case they jump down here, I don't want them shooting lobber bombs. So, all right, this should be good. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Oops. I don't think knocking this one down is gonna break anything, but let's see. Alright, actually, whatever. I'll keep it up just for extra support. So yeah, then we got some more walls right here. But yeah, this is basically the first trap tunnel. It's pretty simple. They go up here, got cannonballs, and I don't know if they like the freeze traps got nerfed a lot or anything, but if they did, maybe you should think about using wooden floor spikes just to slow them down. But I'll still use the freeze traps all around here. And on this one, I would put ceiling tire trap, but on the rest, I would put the ceiling electric field. Just for these, put the ceiling tire trap. But yeah, pretty simple. Alright. I was just walking around so you guys could see it. Alright, now the second path is, I think they can spawn right here, and if they don't go up here, they go this way. So what I added is even more routes, just with more tire traps, knock them down. Just all the way to up here, and then from right here, you can do this, build down, and if you want, you can maybe block this path off so they only go through here. Okay, this way they walk through here, put some wall dynamos or the bouncing trap. Sorry. And yeah, this part on my main account, this tunnel is like way smaller than this one. Like, I didn't put all these traps on my main account, and they never make it past here anyways. So I think it should be good now. From here, you got 2 options: A, force them to all go up here, or B, build this one. So on my main account, what I did is I built this, Oh, just by the way, I don't have that one placed on my main, or I do have that one placed, sorry, on my main account. So, but basically, I've built this one like super strong, but nothing ever comes through here anyway. So, what I want to show you guys is just to block it off and maybe build just a little bit. Because what I did is I placed floors everywhere, walls everywhere, just a bunch of space wasted basically, and resources. So what you guys could do is just block this off like this. Alright, just simple like this. And I guess you can't use, so whenever I would build something like this, I would put the pushing trap, the wall launcher I mean, but I guess that doesn't really work anymore. I read something about like it can only affect the husk 5 times or something like that. I don't really know, but because just to be safe, put a damage trap on these, and then we go pyre. Just block all this off. Alright, just like this. Then put some more ceiling electric field, and you can't really build much more right here. I guess you could put a floor, maybe a gas trap right here, and then what I would do right here is this. Just try to reinforce this as much as you can. And, sorry. That won't really work. Just like this. And then from right here, you could build a very small trap tunnel. Maybe only like 3 tiles wide. Just in case anything does decide to go over here. But just make sure you got the good traps. Just no, you want to be safe, especially if you're doing this AFK. You want to be safe. And on these walls, you can place like damage traps, or if you place damage traps. If you want, if I remember correctly, I think the only ones that made it through here were smashers. So if you have the, let me look for it. This one, the ceiling zapper, this is the one that does the most damage. If you want, you can put this one. Sorry. On the ceilings over here. But I think this should be good enough to stop it from going over here. Yeah, maybe do something like that. Yeah, okay, this should be good enough. Just show you. Just a pretty simple trap tunnel over here. Alright, then. Okay, we gotta worry also. We also have to worry about lobbers in this round, so. Just a very small one, just like. A very small lobber shield. There's a chance I could, like, maybe break that wall and sit from right here and shoot. So. Something like this, maybe. Like that. Just something simple right here. Hold on. There you go. And now this is where the most important part of this amplifier, or at least from this side. This whole area right here, basically it's like a meat grinder. Because the ones that just do survive, they'll jump down here. The ones that do survive from here, they'll go this way. So this is the most important part. So let's build our floors. Actually, don't place a floor right here just so they can walk this way instead of having to beat through it, just to make it easier. And then we gotta line this up. So what I'm gonna do on all of these walls is place the cannon, like the bouncy trap. Alright, just like this. So they jump down here, these get destroyed by a bunch of cannonballs. And then they come up here. Okay, should look something like this. Actually, before I finish the rest of it, let's go up here. I forgot about this, but okay. What I did is just so I can get up there, I built a wooden staircase up here. But here, like move it back like this. Cause this is what I did for mine. So I just went around like this. Placed a bunch of wooden walls. Just so they don't just sit back here and shoot. This one costed a lot of resources, or like this one took up a lot of space. Then if you want to go even further, place a roof. So since there is a spawn up here, I'll show you where it is, but let me make sure this is right. Alright, there is a spawn right, I think it's right here. What we want to do is either, I don't think they'll jump down. I don't think they do that, but what we're trying to do is either force them to jump down here or go this way. So first let's do this. Alright, I guess you guys build your way up here or something. I'll just, if you're a ninja, you can just jump up here. Like this. Actually, I already messed up. Man. I'm about to reach. Okay. Basically, what I did right here is I used ceiling tire chaps, so I made it 3 higher up, or yeah, the tire chaps. I don't think it was a very big spawn. I think it was like pretty compact, so this should be enough. 3 by 4. And connected up there. Just I don't think there shouldn't be any spawns up here. I'm like 99% sure, but just in case, connect it all the way over here. Like this. There we go. So they spawn right here and immediately get hit by a bunch of tire chaps, or lower it 1 if you want to use the ceiling electric field. But yeah, I don't think they'll shoot from right here, since that's right there. So I think this should be good. So from right here, they'll split up into 2 groups. They'll jump down here, and this is what this is like why I still built this, even though I blocked it off. So the ones that jump down here will get hit by some traps right here, and the ones that jump here, if they're like husky husk, they might live through this, but that's okay. It's because we got the meat grinder down here. But yeah, and this is why I wanted to block this off, just in case they maybe break that wall right there. And they want to sit right here. Maybe you can even put some traps, just in case, if you want to be sure. But let me go back up here. I'm gonna upgrade this. Oh wait, okay. And then over here, just once again for protection. Just like anchor it down somewhere. So I think it should be good enough. Even if those just get destroyed. But actually, let's test it real quick. I really hope it doesn't break because I don't want to rebuild this, but alright, there we go. Alright, this should be good enough. So then we gotta worry about this second spawn. Actually, while over here, if you want, I guess place some floors right here. You can even extend this down here, but I don't think it's like necessary. I don't think I did. I think I just did that. Maybe you can put some traps on these though, if you want. But yeah. So if you want, place floors on this and put some traps, just like that. I don't know if they jump from 2 tiles, but if they don't, they'll jump down here. Then they go from here. So something like this. Okay. There, this extends all the way over here. And now, oh, actually, we might have to extend this all the way. But this one you can just make it one tile high. Just so they don't go over here. So this is where another group of them can head over here. Group of us. They'll go from here, then they'll jump down right here. And then they'll go through here. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So once again, block this off so they don't try to do anything stupid. And then build this right here. This is pretty important. Once again, so they don't just sit right here and shoot lobber bombs. So you can put some floor traps right here if you want, or once again ceiling traps. Then they'll jump down here. Jump right here. Some traps right here. They'll jump right here. And they'll jump right here. And then if anything does make it through, it's probably a smasher, but they'll jump right here. And then now we gotta we can continue on this meat grinder right here. So just in case, once again, just line it up, make like basically a box of cannonball traps and block it off right here. This is where you want them to go. You want them to go right up here. This is builders right now, but this is part of the second of this side. Do this. Oops. There we go. Alright. Like this. So you got all these traps lined up right here. Like this. They'll go this way. And right here they should be dead, but here's what we're gonna do next. So just like the other ones, 2 tall high ceilings. And just remember, this build, you might have to change it if you have that if you don't have this amplifier placed, like on this account. But I'll show you guys that in another video. So there we go. Just make some ceilings right here, and then just like those stairs. Actually, hold on. So this part might be kind of hard to build the ceilings because of that. Like I said earlier, if you place a ceiling right here and then place more ceilings right here, they'll probably just jump down. So don't do that. But yeah, this is the main ceiling, I guess. So what we're gonna do is, hold on. Okay, you can either keep it that high or not. But for this meat grinder, I did the ceiling electric field, so it's gonna be pretty small, honestly. So tire trap on this one, since it's above our ramp. Oh. God damn. Alright. So like I said, you can't really extend it like towards over there because they'll just break that out, jump down and walk on it. So you have to be pretty careful. So see, don't build this right here, because they can always break this, jump right here, and if you have some right here, they'll just jump down. So you gotta be very careful right here. So because of that, what I use is try to make like this lobber shield, like right here, like just in case any of them try to sit right here. If you want, use metal for these stairs, because they might actually try to shoot that down. So yeah, let's use metal for these instead. Alright, there we go. So see, they might actually, if they make it right here, they're gonna start shooting. So just like on the home base one, kind of add some shield, sort of, like right here too. But yeah, so if any lobbers try to jump down, they can't just sit right here. Or I don't think they'll shoot from right here. But yeah, just block it off. So yeah. Then cannonball traps are here. you might not need to place any traps specifically right here, like in these 3 tiles. Just the ones where you think they're gonna walk. So this one, these right here, this. But yeah, so place a ceiling right here. What I like to do for the ones that are 1 tile high, I put like a gas trap or something, or a ceiling sapper. But yeah, so you could actually probably place. No, you can't. So just be very careful. So place this, and then something like that. So they can't just shoot from right here. Same thing right here. Lobbers, they act pretty stupid sometimes, so they might try to like stand up here. So just for that, you gotta just try to block it off. But yeah, so what you could do here is, maybe if you want, you can go for a second like layer of reinforcement. By that I means do this. So I guess floor launch just got kind of nerfed. Just do it like this, and then put a underneath this pyramid, put like a damage trap, and damage traps right here if you want. But I think this is good enough. This is how I built my other one, and it's holding up. It held up. So maybe some more traps right here, just in case maybe a smasher makes it this far. So, and now for the east side, this one is, I think it's almost always smashes. So what you might have to do is just straight up put cannonball traps everywhere, because they're gonna start charging pretty far over here. Maybe do something like that. But this should be pretty good. So yeah, more cannonball traps for the smashers that might break through. But yeah, this should be good enough. Standard one like this. Oh wait, okay, just in case everything does get destroyed, remember you gotta anchor your ceiling somewhere. So I'm gonna anchor it on this tile right here. Connect all of this. Make sure like this one's over here, this one's anchored up here. If you want to make it safer, just like the anchor it right here. But yeah, this should be good. And I think that's it for this side. This should be good. Let me show you guys this one more time. So just line up the walls, block this off right here, so they only have one like space to go through. It's right here. Tire trap right up there because you got a ramp. Cannonball traps right here. Remember, try to block their visibility, because I think this amplifier gets attacked by lobbers the most. Yeah, try to, if you want, you got 2 different methods like I said. Block this off, or try to make it hard, or just straight up leave it open and trap it up. But I don't think it's worth it, because whenever I trapped it up a lot, nothing went through there. So it was basically just a waste of traps. So yeah, so here it is. So let's go do the east side. This one was actually really hard, because like I said, this was smashers. And wow, this is tough. Okay, so let's go back here. So this one's also kind of hard, because the ones that spawn up there might try to go all the way around. Maybe jump down here, and then, like for example, they might break this wall and jump down here. And what I was gonna do is, hold on, where can I place something? Just for an example, these 2 walls, they might like, I don't know, maybe they'll fall behind it and then break it down. So you gotta be careful with the husk up there. Alright. But anyway, I think they spawn right up here. Oh, and also, I just remembered this. They also spawn right here for this amplifier. That's why it was so hard. Because what I did is put ceiling traps, but they kept running out because they got 2 spawns right here. So this one's pretty hard. But anyway, so they spawn right here. They'll go this way. So don't place a floor right here so they can make it up here. But after that, you can do that. So you can either do it like this, or you can do it like this. Lead them this way. The break is just a different path. Don't actually put pyramids here. But you can lead them different ways. What I would do is lead them through the breakaway. So they go up here, you block this off, go right here, and then actually combine both of these. That's what I meant to say. So basically they walk right here. Then you got a wall right here, a wall launcher. See, but this way it might be kind of hard because I think, like I said, traps only affect the husk 5 times, and you got smashers. But anyway, okay, so they'll walk through here, this way, and go up. Like you really don't have that much room because they really do just spawn right here. So I guess what you could do is, okay, this is what I did. So I put 2 wall launchers right here, and then like this. And then place traps on both sides, like I said, just in case. I don't even think they can fall, but I swear it's happened before. Like break through that and fall down here, but whatever. Okay, so they walk this way, walk in here, walk through here, and then walk up here. All right. So what I did is I use wall launchers basically to just knock them into timeout rooms. So they spawn right here, they walk up here, wall launcher right here. I hope they don't get stuck right here, but launched over here. Cannonball traps everywhere. Same thing, knock him back, knock him back, knock him back in here, knock him back, knock him back, and knock him back. So yeah, these are timeout rooms right here. I guess what you could do is wall dynamos right here, and then the wall cannonballs. I don't know if this will block it, but if it does, maybe think about using wall darts, because I think they can shoot over this. But yeah, there's not really much you can do. Lead them through here. Actually, there is another thing you can do. Is make a separate trap tunnel up here. But what I did is I just straight up blocked all this stuff. But since, like, what I would do is blocked it off and then put a wall launcher on this side, but it might not affect them that many times, so we'll have to put something else like a wall dynamo. So I guess if you want, you could lead him up here, just to try to split him up, because this is a really small tunnel. And I already forgot to mention another problem. It's the ceilings, because you don't want to put ceilings right here and then basically lead him up here like this, and then then the husk will just fall and then walk all the way around here. Like this one can get pretty messy. If you want, on those walls right there, put traps on it. So in the replace them with metal, put traps on it just in case, and then you can just spam ceilings everywhere. But yeah, I guess, okay, yeah, you guys can do that. I'll even do it for this build too. But see the electric fields right here, and just in case lobbers do spawn up there, then you walk all the way around, walk up here, block this off, and even put some stairs right here, like that. So yeah, you got. I made him 2 tiles high up. That's simple. Alright, I think what I did is I also placed a cannonball trap right here, but I think it might get destroyed, so I can't be 100% sure. But oh man, see, this is why it's hard. Like you gotta share the spawns. And I haven't built it yet, but just like a heads up, this is what I did. I made him go this way, like walk through here. But if you want to make a trap tunnel right there, it might kind of mess you up. But okay, so what I'm gonna show you how I blocked it. Actually, it's just pretty simple. You just spam a bunch of crap everywhere. But actually, let's do it. Let's try it. This is experimental. Let's try seeing if any of them come this way. So There you go. See, don't place a wall right here, because if they spawn for this one, they gotta walk through here. Unless you want to make them walk. No, that won't work. You could make them walk this way maybe, but then they gotta beat through this wall. Let's see. Yeah, so don't place a wall right here. And also, another heads up. This is a way technically to get up here, but I trap this up so much, but nothing ever comes up here. They always just go right there. So just in case you try to maybe think of blocking all of this off and leading them up here. I mean, I guess that might work if you block everything off, but yeah, just a heads up. For me, they never went up here. Just FYI. But anyway, so you put him up here. I guess you could try to block this off, lead him down here, but let's try it. Just going all the way up. So you do want to block this side off though. You don't want him going 3 different ways, but since I don't have that many mats right now, I won't build it, but just an examples like this. There, that's basically what you have to do everywhere. Just to guarantee that they won't come over here. Just all of this, block it off. So let's pretend that's blocked off. There we go. You gotta walk up here. Oh wait, what the fuck? I thought I placed this down. Oh, I know. I thought I'd just keep it up, whatever. So they walk up here. Get up here. Then some more chips right here. And now that it's actually it's not open yet, but you lead him right down right here. Actually, oops. Let's extend the ceiling like a lot further actually, because like I said, this is basically smashing around. Maybe they'll charge right here, they'll charge right through this wall, and they'll line up back here, so you want to be able to shock them. So just because it smashes, let's buff it up a little. Actually, not a little, just buff it up a lot. So actually, don't do that. So this is basically where they have to go through. They're gonna beat on this wall. We'll put like a, I guess a wall. No, not a wall launcher. Let's put something else on here. Wall dynamo maybe. So place traps on all of these, and then put stairs just in case. Just to try to hold them as long as you can. And then at a pyramid, block it off. Remember, put a trap under this pyramid. Traps all right here. Traps right here. And then so they'll charge through here. They almost always end up on this side. So try to block it off. Once again, more traps right here. Just to try to slow them down as much as you can. Because that's basically all smashers do. They just try to beat on your amplifier. They never actually try to damage it. So just add as much crap as you can, without like, you know, overdoing it. So I think this should be good enough. Let's go back to the tunnel. Oh, give me a second. So just pretend this is here, but I'll just edit it so I can go through it. Also, you might want to think of a way to like make it back, like try to jump around a lot, just in case you're not a ninja. Like maybe put a door right here, maybe. Yeah, okay, maybe do that so you can just walk around. If you're not AFK, if you want to like, maybe you want to be here just in case everything goes wrong, because it's gonna happen. Even with the best build, something always goes wrong. But yeah, anyway, so cannonball traps, wall dynamos right there, push trap right here, push trap right here. Or maybe you don't have to put it right here, but at the very least put it right here and right here, because if not, this basically just goes to waste if you have traps right here. So knock him back into here, and knock these two. So at the very least, those two right there, and this. At the very least, put push traps on those, or wall launchers, I mean. So yeah. This one gets pretty hard with all the smashers. So make sure you have this side all buffed up, everything up here. Maybe I can't even remember if does dancing trap works on the smasher. If you want to use those instead, and then just maybe increase it up by one tile, and put the tire traps, and then have these walls stun them. You can just change it up. This is basically just an outline of what I did. Sorry, you gotta work with what you have like best. Maybe your freeze traps suck, so you gotta use wooden floor spikes. So you gotta like switch stuff out. Just make sure you use what's best for you, like what your best traps are. So yeah, this should be this little side tunnel. Hopefully this works, and hopefully not all the smashes go through here, because that's gonna be a bad idea. Actually, when I think about it, see, what you want to do is you always want to have a backup plan. So just in case there are smashes coming through, or a lot of husks go through here, ball launchers right here, knock them back into the timeout rooms with the cannonball traps. So yeah, just better safe than sorry, you know, just in case. Timeout room. There we go. There we go. I'm just gonna go through it again one time. Alright, one last thing that I forgot to do. This is probably one of the only things that you're gonna have to like actually walk around and do, like not AFK. But like I said, this spawn is shared by this, so you might have to come back and replace some of these traps. So I mean, this is technically more than 2 tiles high, so okay, screw it. I don't think there's a spawn up here, but just in case, don't build right here so they don't walk on top of it. But oh, same thing up there. I think there is a spawn. So something like this. Actually, sorry. There we go. Actually, even if there is a spawn up there, this is probably not a big spawn. So I don't think they'll like just mess up everything. And also, once again, you gotta anchor this. Anchor it on this tile right here. But yeah, something like that. Just make sure if there is a spawn up there, make sure you don't put a floor right here. Not that I'll just walk through it. But yeah, something like this. You might even be able to. I don't think there's a spawn right here. Just in case. Like I said earlier, if you're really worried, like, actually I'll do it too, because I am kind of worried. Replace these. Actually, they can't even make it up here. Nah, we're good. I thought they could walk up here, but we are good. Maybe add, just block this off. Because, you know, lobbers are crazy. They'll do some stupid shit like go around all the map. There you go. Just like this. Try to block him off. There, just like that. Let me go back here. So it looks like about 4 tiles wide right here, little gap, and 5 tiles wide for two floors, and you got these 2 right here. Yeah, just be careful with this one, this amplifier with all the smashers. But yeah, it did work for me. I think it only messed up one time, but that's because all these traps ran out. And I had to go back and replace it. But just be careful. There is a chance you might actually come out here and actually fight. One last thing is I'm thinking about is maybe you could lower it and put the ceiling side versus does do more damage, and it's mostly smashes this on this side. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, just try to reinforce it as much as you can to stall the smashers. Like I didn't actually build it, but just pretend this is blocked off, like I said. Something like this. Just layer it up as much as you can, like that. Like this, and just keep repeating it over and over so they don't try to beat over here. And since what I do is I actually do AFK, so what you could do is put on a good constructor class, like Mega Base with as your main, with like Thunder Thora, and like the one that damages Husk whenever they punch the walls. Maybe leave it on this amplifier or whichever one's your worst. What I do is, since this is my worst amplifier on my main account, I put my base here. Actually, I put it somewhere where like lobbers can't hit it, like back here. But yeah, this is if you do have a constructor, put it on your worst base. But yeah, just be careful with lobbers on this side. That's why I got a bunch of lobber shields, ceilings, and I will build this one eventually. And also, we have D and A left. A has two sides, north side and east side. D has east and south. I don't think they attack from north, but if they do, I'll probably do that one next because not a lot of people place it, so I'll build it for them. And hopefully it's good. But and actually, if you want to go for overkill, and you're really worried about smashers, you could connect, like build this up three floors or 4, then connect it all the way to this one if you want. But I want to do it. But yeah, so I'll build D next. Then I'll do A. Then I'll do this side. I'll build this side when I'm building D. Like I'll build it and break it down and then build the west and north side. But yeah, that should be it, everything. Just if you guys have any questions, just ask, you know.